Good afternoon, and welcome to the commencement of the class of 2016. On behalf of our class, I would like to thank the Board of Education, Dr. Fast, Mr. Bowden, teachers and staff, and family and friends. Your guidance and support throughout our lives have influenced our success, and without your help, we would not be sitting here today. Graduation is a great time to think back to yesterday and to cherish the memories made there. It all seems as if it was just a moment ago. Yesterday was racing to the bus and coloring during recess. Yesterday was our first junior high dance, and we discovered we had no rhythm. Yesterday was tackling the big, scary obstacle known as high school. Today, for the last time, we stand together as one class. After 13 years, our journey with each other is coming to an end. Tomorrow, we will each set off on our different paths and begin a new journey. And although we will be taking these future steps alone, we will always have our memories that connect us. Once again, welcome, and thank you for coming to Goessel High School's graduation for the class of 2016.
Well, where do we start? The class of 2016 has made many memories, some good and some not so good. But if you know this class at all, you know that most of the memories have been good. We've had many good laughs throughout our school career. From Chase pulling down Zach's pants in freshman PE class, to Anna suddenly having an obsession with cats. Of course, memories last a lifetime, and the following memories our class have made together are no exception.
The first day of school was either fun or rough, depending on whether you wanted to go back to school. One memory is from 6th grade on the first day of school in Mr. Lindeman's class. He was going over safety rules for the year. Almost on cue, Michaela went to the floor as Mr. Lindeman was telling everyone, "Don't lean over in the desks." But plop went Michaela, as though she had not heard a word that he had just said. Each year, we always look forward to Jordan's birthday because we knew we were getting donuts on that day. Interesting things always seem to happen in our Spanish class. One day, when Allison just randomly decided to spank Paige on the behind, Senora happened to turn around and she thought she saw Max spank Paige. You might say that Senora, who didn't always think horsing around was humorous, was not too pleased.
Lifetime Fitness always seemed to bring about some kind of incident involving Matt. Someone either would be mad at him or be crying because he either hit someone with a bat or sometimes with the dodgeball to the face. Or he would trip over lines that would randomly pop out of the ground. But then there's Zach, who would hurt the other team with doing things like making the last-second shot at sub-state. We also gained a superhero this year, not set necessarily in the athletic mode, however. Allison came to school one day when she started to tell everyone that she was bit by a spider. Then within the next hour, she started to look a little strained with bright cheeks, a swollen leg, and you just know, turning into Spider-Man.
Junior high is an interesting time and period. I think we all can agree on the fact that class could be boring at times. So sometimes you go to the bathroom to get out of doing things, or because you're just plain bored. One day, Michaela went to the bathroom in junior high and returned a couple minutes later with her planner soaking wet. In her exact words, she said, "I think I dropped my planner in the toilet." We are not exactly sure what happened on that day in the bathroom, and we will let her keep that to herself. Other interesting things happened in junior high as well. We found out that Rebecca had a disease called diarrhea, Jade had fungus under her thumbnail, and Anna basically died coughing up water in Mr. Lindeman's class. Fortunately, she did live.
When we entered high school, we were told that the 4 years would go by very fast, but that we would have many memories of those 4 years. Some of those memories revolve around cars and starting to drive, and what cars different students would get to their first car. Who would have imagined that the very tall Leighton getting and fitting into a Geo Metro? And there were new things, or other students had to find about. For example, everyone had to find out who Barry was. If you don't know already, Barry is Dakota, and not a new kid in school. Or who do you suppose is in love with baby goats, and all likelihood is almost constantly thinking about her baby goats? Yes, it is Maddie.
Well, the class of 2016 definitely made our mark in school. For Ashley, it was her fluttery eyes. Luke was known as the sweaty one. And I made my mark with my slight obsession with EOS, which is an amazing chapstick in which you all need to invest in. Alyssa is known for sneezing, Dakota growing an inch in height every month, and Chase is known for having cheated on 5 different girls in 5th grade. And last of all, we can say we were seniors when the volleyball team went 44-0 and became state champions.
In closing, I want to end with a quote from Dr. Seuss, who said, "Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory." Thank you, senior class of 2016, for the memories we created over the last 12 years.
Thank you for those memories. It's my honor to introduce to you the speaker tonight, in this case speakers. Mr. and Mrs. Gurr. Mr. Gurr is a graduate of Bethel College and came to Goessel in 2000 as a health and physical education teacher. And in 2000, Krista Gurr followed as well. She's also a graduate of Bethel College. She teaches English and also coaches track and volleyball. This last fall, she took the volleyball team the full distance winning state at Hayes. She also received a national honor being selected as the Small School Coach of the Year by MaxPreps.com. Both of these individuals have distinguished themselves both in and out of the classroom. And both of these instructors have been chosen by the senior class because of their positive and supportive mentoring and teaching they have given over the years. Please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Gurr. Goessel, USD 401 Board of Education, Dr. Fast, Mr. Bowden, teachers, parents, grandparents, friends, and most importantly, graduates of Goessel High School class of 2016. Thank you for the privilege of speaking to you this afternoon. We're both honored and grateful.
It was Julius Caesar who once wrote Bene Vidi Vici. These three simple Latin words were used to describe Caesar's military campaign against Barneses II of Pontus sometime around 47 BC. Caesar had won the short war and was writing to the Roman Senate to announce his success. This Latin phrase, Bene Vidi Vici, continues to be referenced today in popular music, film, and literature. Most recently, it was used as the motto for the Connecticut women's basketball team, a fitting motto for a group of ladies who just won their 4th straight national championship. Bene Vidi Vici.
Bene Vidi Vici. What could the phrase possibly mean? And why is it relevant today, when you sit together as a class for the very last time?
Bene Vidi Vici translates to, I came, I saw, I conquered.
Julius Caesar first was quoted to say this phrase after a swift victory.
Gino Oriana used the Latin phrase this year to motivate his Connecticut team to win every game, and they did, going undefeated.
And today, the class of 2016, you can certainly say, Bene Vidi Vici. You have conquered this phase of your life. You have passed the test. You have written the papers. You have met the requirements. You are each ready for the next battle, the next game, the next chapter, the next step in your lives. Bene Vidi Vici.
Graduation is the time to celebrate your successes and to also look back at where you've been. You all have much to remember and smile about when you think back on your time at Goessel High School. You have made lasting friendships with both your classmates and your teachers, and you've left a legacy of leadership for your years.
You will always remember Mr. ST's portrayal of Pythia, unless you're Anna because she was sick that day. You will cherish the moments in the hallways between classes, the bus rides, the jokes, the memories on senior trip, prom, camping out in the high school. You'll have so much to remember and be proud of.
This class has experienced a multitude of successes. Within this one graduating class, there are district FFA officers, some of the top musicians in the state, national qualifiers in FCCLA, state qualifiers in forensics, FFA, FCCLA, track, and golf, honor scholars, and also state champions in both Scholars Bowl and volleyball.
Even more importantly, within this one graduating class, there are many of you who have shown commendable character traits, such as honesty,
Perseverance,
work ethic,
and empathy.
many of you have spent time volunteering and completing service.
Some of you have spent hours upon hours working various jobs.
Each of you can truly say, Bene Vidi Vici. You came, you saw, you conquered.
But graduation is not only about looking back at where you've been. It's also about looking ahead to the future. Bene Vidi Vici is past tense, something that has been done. And today we challenge you to take the idea of Bene Vidi Vici into your futures.
Bene Vidi means I came and I saw in the past tense. When you think about this in terms of the future, your futures, it's simply about going. Someone once said, you can't discover new oceans unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. You have to go, and going can be scary. To go means leaving behind what you know, who you know, and it means being uncomfortable.
But going also means exploring. Going means discovering. Going means learning. Going means growing. Going means taking risks and being bold. It means adapting to change and having confidence. So we challenge you today to go. Go pursue those career dreams that you have. Go meet new people and discover new interests. Go see new places and learn. Take what you've learned in these last 13 years and go.
This brings us to the last word, Latin word, vici. Vici means I conquered. And it's appropriate that it is also used last in the phrase, bene vidi vici, because in order to conquer, you must first go. We can think of no example where the order was reversed. If you want to tour Italy, you must first get on a plane and go.
If you want a college degree, you must enroll and go.
If you want to cure cancer, you must learn all you can and go.
If you want to feed the hungry, you have to find the hungry and go.
Life is not about staying comfortable where you are and waiting for things to happen. You must go if you want to be happy and successful and conquer your own life. We'd like to share with you an example of someone we feel has exemplified the concept of bene vidi vici.
This man graduated from college with a degree in social work and a minor in sociology. Upon his graduation, he worked in a mobile home factory, went into voluntary service, worked in a private alternative school for students who had been kicked out or dropped out of public school, worked as a full-time taxi cab driver, I was held up twice, was a stay-at-home father with his first child, worked as a substitute teacher, and then he finally made the decision to get his teaching certificate in social studies.
Probably yes. Soon, Mr. Wes Schmidt-Thiessen will retire from teaching and also be inducted into the Kansas Teachers Hall of Fame. Mr. ST has inspired each of us. Most of you won't realize the impact he had on you until next year, or a couple years from now. He was tough. He had high expectations of you. He pushed you to do more than you thought you could, and he did all of this with great passion and tremendous dedication.
Back in 1976, his vision was to help people through social work. And today, we can say our school and our lives have been changed because Mr. ST decided to go. And go do what his heart told him to do, teach. He wasn't afraid to go.
And today, I think we can all say that Mr. ST is an epitome of bene vidi vici. We should all hope when we retire someday that we have left such an impression on others.
So when you look back at where you've been and what you've done 5 years from now, 20 years from now, and even 50 years from now, will you still be able to say, bene vidi vici? Or will you still be waiting to go?
Your parents, your teachers, your coaches, mentors, and pastors have all been preparing you to go. But we cannot go for you, and we cannot hold your hands forever, even though we might want to. You must go yourselves. And you're ready.
You're prepared to go.
You're prepared to conquer.
Class of 2016, congratulations.
Good luck.
Go.
Conquer.
Bene vidi
Bene vici.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Greer, for your words of wisdom. Board of Education, Dr. Fass, faculty, staff, parents, and guests. Having met the requirements set forth by the USD 411 Board of Education, the state of Kansas, and the staff of Goessel High School, it is my privilege to present to you the Goessel High School graduating class of 2016. Congratulations, seniors, on your many outstanding accomplishments and achievements in achieving this important milestone in your development. Best wishes for continued success in the future. Mr. Kelly Gooden will now share a few remarks on behalf of the USD 411 Board of Education, and he and Mrs. Darla Meisel and Mr. Maynard will present graduates with their diploma. Please respectfully recognize each graduate as their name is called to cross the stage and receive their diploma.
On behalf of USD 411 Board of Education, congratulations, class of 2016. Your journey in life has only begun. Alyssa Morgan Booten. Madeline Ray Brown. Alina Simone Cook. Chase James Fleming. Rebecca K. Carroll. Ashley Nicole Hebert. Paige Elizabeth Hebert. Michaela Casey Faith Larry. Allison Joe Meisel. Dakota Joseph Nolte. Matthew Caleb Revere. Jordan Kyle Schmucker. Jade Ashley Sturt. Luke Benjamin Unruh. Leighton Todd Wagner. Anna Caroline Weems. Zachary James Weems.
of the class of 2016, we would like to thank everyone again for coming out and celebrating this wonderful occasion with us. While we look forward to the many possibilities that our futures hold, we would like to thank those who have helped us succeed and become who we are today.
Thank you to all teachers and staff who have pushed us and guided us these past 13 years. Everything we've excelled at would not have been possible without your positive leadership. We'd also like to give a special thanks to Mr. S.T., who was recently inducted into the Kansas Teachers Hall of Fame. Your dedication to Goessel High School has had a phenomenal impact on not only our education, but our career groups as a whole. You and your unique potatoes will be missed in the years to come.
Thank you to all of our parents for your never-ending support. From those of us who will be living away from home next year, we will miss you and we'll look forward to seeing you when we visit, but mostly for the free food and laundry.
Finally, thank you classmates for the wonderful memories we have shared together throughout the years. While this day may mark the end of our time together at Goessel High School, it also marks the beginning of the many exciting new days to come.
Our class is about to split off in 17 different directions with endless opportunities awaiting us. Whether it is journalism, nursing, or aerospace engineering, nerd, we all have exciting journeys awaiting us. And thankfully, when we look back, we will be able to say it all started here at Goessel High School. From the graduating class of 2016, thank you and farewell.